Hello lovelies, welcome to Pagecraft, or a warm welcome back if you've been here before. I'm Paige and today I have a belated half-year check-in with you. I've been very much looking forward to finally making this. We are at the start of August, so it's definitely not mid-year anymore, but I'm gonna make it anyways. So what's going to happen in this check-in video is that I'm going to focus on how I'm doing with my goals so far this year. I'm also going to tell you a bit about what's been going on with me this year, because I have been away on and off quite a bit. And then I'll end things with my thoughts moving forward this year. Yes. So without further ado, I'm just going to tackle this list of goals that I set for this year, and I'll comment on each one. Yes. And we'll see how I'm doing. So, I'll start with my goal of participating in the jog along. I did do that. So that's a check for me. Also, when it comes to my goal of moderation, I set a goal, I believe I set that goal in March, of moderating my diamond painting purchases, because as with a lot of things last year was my first year of diamond painting, and I got all the WIPs going, and I made all the purchases, and it's not sustainable, so I set a goal of moderation, which is that I am not to buy more than 2 diamond paintings a month, max. I set that in March, as I said, and I've actually been doing quite well with that, so I'm really happy with that. I bought 2 diamond paintings in March, 2 in April, 1 in May, 2 in June, and 1 in July. So, doing good, very happy with that. It seems to be working well for me, so I'm going to continue with that. So, the next one is my WIPs. I did already mention that I went and got a bit excited last year when it comes to starting stuff and not finishing them. So I set a goal for myself to complete 5 of my works in progress from last year. I had 15 in total from last year, and there is a WIP-Parade, the 2023 edition, that you can check out if you are curious about what I'm talking about there. Yes, so far this I haven't been doing so well with. I have completed 3 WIPs so far. We're in August and I've only completed 3 of my older WIPs. I have worked on more, but I've only completed 3 of them. And I have 5 finishes in total so far this year. So we're moving into the health area or part of the video soon. Because there is a reason why things have been going so slow with me. But so far, 3 finishes. I only have 2 left, so I'm not giving up in any way, shape or form. And the observant of you will have noticed that I have 3 finishes and I only have 2 reviews up on my channel with my older WIPs. And yeah, I had the sneaky finish off camera, and I'll just put a picture in here for you. I finished my partial snow owl this summer because I wanted a finish, basically. And that's what I could get done, so I did it. Okay, so 3 out of 5 so far on that goal. And I'm going to continue working towards that goal. And I'll speak a bit more of that in a bit. My last goal that I want to mention, or there's 2, but okay, so 2 goals left. One of them was to complete my Toadstool Cottage canvas this year. So that's a year-long project I have going. It's a massive 90 by 135 centimeter canvas from Diamond Painting Shop. Toadstool Cottage by Dominic Davidson. Absolutely gorgeous artwork, love it so much. But it's giant, and yeah, I had several weeks where I didn't get to work on it at all. I'm quite behind, and there's an update about it on my channel that you can check out if you want to. I have not given up on that either, but it did suffer quite badly from my health-related hiatus that I have been on for the last few weeks. And also because I am behind a bit, I have put my goal of buying a maximum color Josephine Wall diamond painting on pause. And yeah, that's kind of a segue, a bit of a clumsy segue, but a segue nonetheless into what's been going on with me. Why have things been moving so slow and why have I been gone? Okay, so this year has been a bit of a doozy. Nothing serious, nothing horrible at all, but I have been sick quite a lot. I worked at a school this spring, so that will give you some germs to work with, and I also have a daughter that's in kindergarten, so I was sick quite a bit. But my most recent health issue didn't really have anything to do with bugs. It's actually not much of a health issue at all that has caused me to be away. It's more of a joy, because the reason why I've been away and I needed a break from the channel is this little person. Yes, I am expecting our second child, and God's willing, and if everything goes well, we will meet this little one at the end of January. Yes, that's the big reveal today, and I've been so excited to tell you about it. We just had to wait until the proper time. So there they are. We don't know the gender yet. So that, yeah, we're very happy about it, but it does influence the fall going forward, or autumn going forward. Certainly influences next year. And as happy as I am about my condition, I have been quite sick. Yes, so I have hardly been able to diamond paint. I'm back at it now, and of course going into fall, preparing for a little one will take priority. I'm also going to be a full-time student. So yes, that will affect, of course, how much I'll be able to do with my channel, but I definitely want to make videos and keep going, like aiming for my goals. So, but that is a huge part of the reason why I'm putting off getting a max color Josephine Wall canvas, because once I finish Toadstool Cottage, I don't think I'm gonna be ready for another big project, because I will have my hands full. So we'll see, maybe at some point towards the end of next year or something. Okay, but I do have some plans for the fall. As I said, I have not given up on my goals. It remains to see if I'll be able to finish my mystery kit this year. That was one of my goals, and it's also one of my works in progress from last year. But I have to make priorities. I'm going to aim to finish my Toadstool Cottage project, and that's going to take up quite a bit of my time. I'm also going to do my best to finish 2 more WIPs from last year to reach that goal. And speaking of that, I have not forgotten about my comparison series of the Time Advisor version 1 and 2 from Orloa. There will be a picture up of it. I have not forgotten about that. I still really want to start that this year. It's a bit delayed because of our little one here. But I'm still going to start that this year. And to start that, I want to free up some of my knockoff Elizabeth Ward storage. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put up a poll of a couple of my older WIPs that uses that storage. And you can vote on which one you want me to do next. So there will be a double reward at the end of completing whatever project you land on, because yeah, I'll have a finish, I'll have a beautiful painting, and we'll also be a very large step closer to starting that comparison series. Because I did promise you a kit up and chat for that one to kick off the thing, and I'm going to stick to that. But we will have to see how far I get on that series before a little one arrives. Yes, we'll simply have to see. If I'm not quite done with that series when little one arrives, I'll pick it back up when, you know, baby allows. But to try and pull the strings together and start and wrap up this kind of rambly video, because I'm a bit giddy to finally be able to tell you about our little one that's coming in January. Basically, there's been a few hiccups this year, but I am still going to aim to complete my goals. I'm going to aim to complete Toadstool Cottage, the giant year-long project. I'm going to aim to complete 2 more of my older WIPs and start the comparison series. So that's not nothing at all. What you see in my background is my current WIP, Voyager from Diamond Art Club. This is not one of my older WIPs. This is it's one I'm doing for my sanity right now. I'm enjoying it a lot, and I'm looking forward to show you the result of that one as well. But yes, I'm doing quite well with the moderation. I did participate in the check-along. It's more the completing and working on the WIPs that's giving me some challenge this year, but that's okay. I'm still going to continue working onwards. I am looking so much forward to updating you on everything as autumn progresses. And yes, I think that's it. Be sure to check out the vote on my community page. It won't be long until that's up. And let me know how you are doing with your goals, if you had any this year, down in the comments. And yes, all the good stuff. I'm always excited to hear from you. Like the video if you did, subscribe if you want to. It's completely free, and all the stuff helps me out a lot. But regardless of that, but regardless of all of that, until next time, I wish you well and happy crafting. Bye bye.